So talking about people in organization, sometimes people can get so caught up in all of these labels, in all of these terms. We are diversified culture, we are open, and this or that or the other. But what I found is that many times people, they just throw around words without actually knowing, or without actually having any substance behind them. It's like, I just know that if I say these words, then my company will appreciate me, my boss will appreciate me, everybody will feel safe and protected from whatever, but what does that actually mean? And I'm saying this because I saw a video with what's his name now, Jordan Peterson, I think his name, right? The guy from, anyway, doesn't matter. Somebody was asking, so what is your opinion on toxic masculinity? And he says, well, I don't know what you mean by that. Define the term. And she goes, of course, it was a lady. Of course, you see my bias right there. So a lady was asking this question. And then she goes, well, you should define this term. It's like, well, I don't need to define it because I'm not the one asking the question. So people nowadays, they throw around all of these formulas, I would say, without having any real meaning behind it, any substance. So how do you tackle that? Like, are there some certain words or expressions that people are using in with their clients or within companies? And if you can say a few words on that.
Yes, I think what you say is very important, and it is a big issue. Not only concerning diversity, but also, another area, the greenwashing, where companies, for example, would pretend they are diverse, but also pretend they care about the environment, and they make all sorts of claims, and behind that, sometimes there isn't any genuine intent to really make a positive difference. So it's all on the surface, but as you say, without the substance. I think we could dispense with some of the vocabulary and some of that surface and some of those claims if people are genuinely eager to commit on a developmental journey. But that's, of course, more challenging, and that's one of the difficulties. It's easier to just have some words out there. It's more challenging to genuinely go down a path of personal development. And I think with coaching, and with intercultural coaching, what we do is really help people go on a journey, which is a transformational journey. But this requires humility. This requires genuine curiosity, openness, discipline to question yourself, to look at yourself, to become more aware, and to be willing to start embracing different perspectives. And you don't do this out of political correctness. You do this ultimately because you become convinced that you can grow, you can learn, you can become a happier and better person by doing so. So that's the motivation is intrinsic